Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to bring you some Action PC Baseball 2021, my 1967 alternate reality Red Sox replay. As the Red Sox are closing in on the American League Pennant, they'll be taking on their lifelong rivals, New York Yankees from Fenway Park, and Gentlemen Jim Lonborg will make his third attempt to win 20 games. The Red Sox currently stand 97-44, 20 games ahead of their closest opponent in the American League, the Baltimore Orioles. So as they close in on the American League Pennant and 100 wins, we're going to try to get Gentleman Jim Lonborg his 20th win in our 1967 alternate replay. In our alternate replay, there is a DH in both leagues. Only major transactions take place and no automatic injuries, though injuries can occur. So let's play ball. Joining us here at Fenway, Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, our good friend. Hope all is well. Let's get to the starting lineups and play some Action PC Baseball. For the Yankees, leading off at second base, Horace Clarke. Joe Pepitone's in center field. He'll bat second. Mickey Mantle plays first and bats third. Mantle coming to an end of an illustrious career. I believe 1968 would be his last season, or 69. Tom Tress, the switch-hitting left fielder, is the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth in right field, Steve Whitaker. The designated hitter, Roy White, he'll bat sixth. Doing the catching, batting seventh, Frank Fernandez. Ruben Amaro is at short. He'll bat eighth. And batting ninth, playing third base, Charlie Smith. The pitcher is Mel Stoudemire. And in the replay, Mel Stoudemire is 13-10 with a 3.07 ERA. On the mound, Gentleman Jim Lonborg. Lonborg, 19-6 with a 3.45 ERA. He has struck out 206. 5 defensive range on the mound. Behind the plate, former New York Yankee Elston Howard, 6 range, 3 arm. At third base, Jerry Adair, 4 range. Rico Petrocelli's at short. He's a 5 range, Dalton Jones is playing second base, 6 range. And the boomer, George Scott, at first with a 10 range. Carl Yastrzemski closing in on a possible triple crown, 10 range, 9 arm in left. The youngster Reggie Smith in center, 8 range, 7 arm. And Jose Tartabull in right, 3 range, 4 arm. Tony Canigliaro got injured diving for the ball. He's out for the regular season, but will be back for the World Series. We have decided this because we can do that, as his rehab is going fabulous. So Clarke at the plate. Horace Clarke joining us at Fenway. Lost Knowledge. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. Clarke, 278, 1 homer, 41 ribbies. He's a 7 bunter. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Elston Howard sets the target. Gentleman Jim Lonborg rocks and deals to Horace Clarke. Ball game on its way. Ground ball, left side. Petrocelli has it. Throws to Scott, 1 down. Good start for the boys from Boston. Now bring up the party boy, Joe Pepitone, 238, 10 homers, 52 ribbies, left-handed stick. Pepitone, decent eye, but will strike out. Howard sets up outside. The pitch to Pepitone. Fly ball, left field, Yastrzemski going back towards the corner. He makes the grab, 2 away. So Lonborg hits the target and Pepitone flies out. 2 outs, base is empty for Mickey Mantle, 238, 20 homers, 63 ribbies. Mantle, switch hitter, batting lefty. He struggles against this type of pitching. You can see an average of only 193, though he will walk and he will strike out. Lonborg nods his head, the high leg kick and pitch to the Mick. Outside corner, pulls it right field. Tartable at the track, and he makes the play. 1, 2, 3, go, the Bronx Bombers. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Red Sox, Jones, Andrews, and Yastrzemski. Let's give you the full batting order now. Dalton Jones plays second base. He will lead off, having a good year. Mike Andrews is the designated hitter. He'll bat second. Carl Yastrzemski is in left field, on the verge of winning the Triple Crown in our replay. Followed by the cleanup hitter Jerry Adair at third base. Batting fifth at first, George the Boomer Scott. Playing short, batting sixth, Rico Petrocelli. Reggie Smith, switch-hitting center fielder, bats seventh. Jose Tartable, father of Danny Tartables, in right. He'll bat eighth. And batting ninth, Elston Howard, doing the catching. Dalton Jones, 290. 7 homers, 49 ribbies. Jones will face Stoudemire. Stoudemire is a right-handed thrower. 7 defensive range on the mound. Behind the plate, Frank Fernandez. 4 range, 4 arm as a catcher. Smith, Charlie Smith at third, 6 range. Amaro at short is a 7 range. Clark's a 7 at second, so they're very solid up the middle, the Yankees. And Mantle is a 5 at first for defensive range. In left field, Tom Tresh, 6 range, 5 arm. Pepitone, 7 range, 5 arm in center. And Steve Whitaker, 5 range, 5 arm. Jim L. has joined us at the friendly confines of Fenway Park. Jones gets the green light. The pitch from Mel Stoudemire, the righty. Dalton Jones, outside pitch, smacks it to left center. Takes a wide turn, but will hold at first. So Dalton Jones at first base. Mantle holds him on. And here's Mike Andrews, the DH and second baseman, but he's the designated hitter today. 266, 10 homers, 54 ribbies. Excellent bunter. But he's got a 334 batting average. But you know what? We're going to lay the bunt down. Here's the sack. Stoudemire fields it, only play to first. Clark on the wheel, played covering, steps on the bag, 1 out. Jones advances to second for Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski batting .317, 43 homers, 103 runners knocked in. Stoudemire prepares to do battle with Yastrzemski. Fernandez sets the target. The pitch to Yaz. Yastrzemski, base hit, right center field. Jones will be waived. 65% chance of scoring. Yastrzemski's going to try for 2. The throw to the plate. And Jones is what? Safe! Yes! Yastrzemski takes second on the throw to the plate. 1-0 Boston. So Yastrzemski has now knocked in his 100th and 24th run. And here's Jerry Adair, 288, 6 homers, 51 ribbies for the unlikely cleanup hitter, since Tony Canigliaro was injured diving for a ball in right. Stoudemire peeks over his shoulder, deals to Jerry Adair. Adair, grounder back to Stoudemire, throws to Mantle, 2 down. Yastrzemski held at second. 2 outs. Yastrzemski will be off on contact at second base. For the Boomer, George Scott, 307, 14 homers, 81 ribbies. The pitch to the Boomer. Scott, swing and a miss. The side is retired, but the Red Sox strike first in the bottom of the first. 1-0 Boston as we go to the top of the second here at Fenway. Due up for the Yankees, Tresh, Whitaker, and White. Tom Tresh, 200, 12 homers, 47 ribbies. Lonborg back up on the bump, looks in at Howard. He's ready. He deals to Tresh. And he strikes him out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. That's Lonborg's first strikeout. 1 out, base is empty for Steve Whitaker, the Yankee right fielder, batting .222, 9 homers, 34 ribbies. Whitaker, left-handed stick. Lonborg going to go right at him. He's got a 24% chance of striking him out. The pitch to Whitaker. Whitaker pulls that pitch deep to right. Tartabull makes the catch in front of the wall. So Lonborg tried to get him with a fastball on the outside corner, and Whitaker almost took him out of the park. 2 outs, bases empty for Roy White, the designated hitter. A young Roy White batting .238, 3 homers, and 23 ribbies. Switch hitter batting lefty. Lonborg nods his head after picking up the sign from Howard. He rocks and deals to White. Outside corner, pulled right side. Dalton Jones flips to Scott, and the side is retired. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Boston. Due up for the boys from Boston, Petrocelli, Smith, and Tartabull. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. And that's the organist here at Fenway Park. Petrocelli, 285, 16 homers, 62 ribbies. Stoudemire looks in. Fernandez sets the target. Petrocelli digs in the right-hander's batter's box, ready to grip and rip. The pitch to Petrocelli. Fly ball. Deep center, but not deep enough. Pepitone to his left makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Reggie Smith, the Red Sox center fielder, batting .274, 6 homers, 71 ribbies. Switch hitter batting lefty. Stoudemire's ready. The pitch to Smith. And swing and a miss. 2 outs. Base is empty for Jose Tartabull, having a very surprisingly good year at .287. No homers, 13 ribbies. He's going to take. That's a ball he'll take again. Stoudemire pours it in, and that's a strike. Tartabull wants to know where that one was. Fernandez did a good job of framing it, but that looked outside to you and me and the whole world. So a 1-1 count. Tartabull goes for the bunt base hit. He drops down a beauty. Jose Tartabull catches the Yankees napping as he drops one down the third base line, and he's going to reach on another bunt base hit by Jose Tartabull as we use our players to their maximum ability of success. That brings up Elston Howard. Howard was acquired from the Yankees in September. Howard batting .156, no home runs, 2 ribbies. On deck, the left-hand batting Dalton Jones. Howard will take. That's a ball on the inside corner. Mantle holding Tartabull on. The pitch to Howard. Howard swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Top of the third, 1-0 Boston. Back up on the bump, Gentlemen Jim Lonborg. Lonborg, 19-6 with a 3.42 ERA, looking for his 20th win. Third attempt to get Lonborg his 20th win. He will face Fernandez, Amaro, and Smith. Frankie Fernandez, the catcher for the Yankees in today's game, 667, no homers, no ribbies. The pitch to Fernandez from Lonborg. And that's a ball 4. Howard wanted to know where that pitch was, and so does Lonborg. Fernandez at first. Scott to hold him on. Here's Ruben Amaro, 247, 1 homer, 30 ribbies. Lonborg throws over, and Fernandez just gets back, and he actually looks like he lengthened his lead. Here's the pitch out. Fernandez goes. Howard throws down, and he is safe. So Fernandez steals a bag there. He's in scoring position with no outs. 1-0 count on Amaro. The pitch to Ruben from Lonborg. Inside corner. He drops down a beautiful bunt. Scott fields it. Throws to Dalton Jones covering the bag. Advancing to third is Fernandez. So good job of the sacrifice bunt by Ruben Amaro. Mike McAllister has joined us here rooting for the Yankees at Fenway Park. Hope all is well, Mike. Charlie Smith steps to the plate, 218, 7 homers, 45 ribbies. Matt McClelland is here. He says, go Sox. The pitch to Smith. Big swing and a miss on the nasty fastball. Good movement by Lonborg. 2 outs. Fernandez at third, 90 feet away. He's the tying run. 1-0 Red Sox. Top of the third, top of the order, Horace Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. Lonborg takes a deep breath. Howard Pounds the mitt, sets the target. The pitch to Horace Clark. Outside corner. Swing and a miss. Bada bada. And the side is retired. Fernandez stranded at third. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Boston. Red Sox 97-44, closing in on the American League Pennant, have a 20-game lead over their closest competitor, the Baltimore Orioles. They're also closing in on 100 wins and a trip to the World Series. Jones, Andrews, and Yastrzemski will try to increase this one-run lead by the boys from Boston. Dalton Jones 1 for 1. He's single. The pitch to DJ from Stoudemire. Outside corner, line shot. Good range by Clark. He snares it. Fine play by the Yankees' second baseman. One away. That'll bring up Mike Andrews. He had a sac bunt his first time up. The pitch to Mikey. Andrews swings, grounds it back to Stoudemire, who flips to Mantle. 2 away. Base is empty for Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski knocked in a run, his 124th, with his single in the first. The pitch to Yaz. Fly ball, right field, and Whitaker makes the catch. Crowd thought he had another homer, but he got under it. Top of the fourth, still 1-0 Boston. Due up for the Yankees, Pepitone, Mantle, and Tresh to face Gentlemen Jim Lonborg. Joe Pepitone 0 for 1. Flew out in his first at-bat. The pitch to Pepitone. Outside corner, line shot to Jerry Adair, and he makes the grab. 1 out. Here's the Mick. Mantle's 0 for 1. Switch hitter batting lefty. Howard goes through the signs. Lonborg nods his head. He kicks and deals to Mantle. Swing and a miss. Outside corner. On the curveball. And that is Lonborg's 4th K. 2 outs, base is empty for Tom Tresh. Tresh struck out in his first at-bat. Very dangerous batter in Tom Tresh. Tresh digs in, switch hitter, left-handed batter's box, ready to grip and rip. Lonborg nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Tresh. And a strikeout, and that ends the top of the fourth. Painted the outside corner. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Boston. It will be Adair, Scott, and Petrocelli for the Boston Red Sox. Yes, Mike McAllister, this is Action PC 2021 to answer your question in the chat. Adair is 0 for 1. The pitch to Jerry. Adair grounds it to third. Smith to his right. Throws to Mantle. 1 away. So Jerry Adair will head back to the dugout. That'll bring up George the Boomer Scott, 8-game hitting streak. Looking for a 9-game hitting streak. He is 0 for 1. Scott struck out with a mighty swing of the bat. The pitch to the Boomer. Base hit to left. Scott extends his hitting streak now. 1 out, 1 on for Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli flew out to deep left center. He's 0 for 1. Mantle holding Scott on. He's not going anywhere, though. Petrocelli asks for time. It is granted. Petrocelli steps back in the box. Fernandez sets the target. Stoudemire rocks and deals to Petrocelli. And he got him on the strikeout. Big swing and a miss on the 1-2 count. Petrocelli badly fooled on the changeup. So 2 outs. Scott will be off on contact. Here's Reggie Smith, who's 0 for 1. Smith, switch hitter, batting lefty against the right-handed throwing Stoudemire. Stoudemire peeks to first, now looks in at Fernandez. He's ready to work. Slide step to Smith. Oh, he had me fooled. He went to first. Mantle slaps a tag on, but Scott just gets back. Scott shortens up his lead now. Now the pitch to Smith. Base hit to left. Scott hits second, and he's going to attempt to go to third. 88% chance of success. Tresh fields it. The throw to Smith. Not in time. Runners on the corners. So a nice piece of hitting by Reggie Smith. Just went with the pitch. Slapped it between Smith and Amaro. Keeps the inning alive. Scott at third. Smith at first for Jose Tardible. Tardible had a bunt base hit. Tardible will take. There's a ball. Tardible, green light. Fly ball, center field. That's carrying. Pepitone at the track. Makes the catch. The side is retired. Red Sox threaten but do not score. They leave him on the corners. Top of the fifth, 1-0 Boston. Lonborg has not given up you-know-what, and he's looking for his 20th. Lonborg and the Red Sox will face Whitaker, White, and Fernandez. Steve Whitaker flew out deep down the right field line. The pitch to Whitaker. Whitaker grounds it slowly. Petrocelli at short, charges to his left, throws. Scott digs it out of the dirt, 1 away. Nice play by Boomer at first. Jack Dawson is here at Fenway. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. 1 out, base is empty for Roy White, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to White. White grounds it to Adair. Adair across the diamond to Scott. 2 down. 2 down. Lonborg has his good stuff today. Base is empty for Frank Fernandez. He had a sac bunt. Lonborg looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Howard wiggles the fingers. Lonborg nods his head. The high leg kick and the pitch to Frankie Fernandez. And he strikes him out the side. Is retired. Lonborg, no-hitter alert as we go to the bottom of the fifth, and I will take a sip of water. Due up for the Red Sox. Howard, then the top of the order, Jones and Andrews. Red Sox cling to a precarious 1-run lead. Elston Howard 0 for 1. He's going to take. Stottlemyre deals inside corner. That's a ball he'll take again. Stottlemyre again works the inside. This time he gets the strike. Howard wants to know where that one was. 1-1 count. Howard steps back in the box. Fernandez sets the target against his counterpart, Elston Howard, the former Yankee. Pitch inbound. Swing and a miss. Out number one. Out number 1. As Howard swung at a bad pitch in the dirt. Fernandez applies the tag. Top of the order. 1 out, base is empty for Dalton Jones. He is 1 for 2. He has singled and lined to second. The pitch to Jones. Jones grounds it slowly to third. Smith charges, throws, and they get Dalton Jones by a couple of steps. Smith made that play look easy. 2 outs, base is empty for Mike Andrews. Andrews, a sac bunt, and a ground ball back to Stottlemyre. He's 0 for 1. Yastrzemski on deck. He's knocked in the only run for the Bostonians. The pitch to Mike Andrews. Andrews walks. Keeps the inning alive for Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz 1 for 2. A single for a ribby and a fly out to right. Mantle holds Andrews on. Andrews with a very short lead. Andrews has a propensity of getting picked off at first. What will cost us in the World Series, I'll tell you now, and all the World Series games will be on the channel. And it looks like we're going to be playing St. Louis. I believe they have a 4-game lead in the National League. What's going to hurt us, and we'll probably lose to St. Louis, our infield defense is god-awful. We run the bases with mysterious... Not when I'm making the choices, though I do make some bad choices. Ball hit to the left side. Why are we going to third? I don't know. Our base runners love to get picked off first base in the most stupidest situations. And that's what's going to cost us. Also, our bullpen, John Wyatt, though he has, I believe, 29 saves, he's either really good or really bad. And Sparky Lyle has not been what we thought. The pitch to Yastrzemski. 2 outs, 1 on. Throw over. Andrews gets back. Mantle applies the tag. Good move by Stottlemyre. Yastrzemski steps back in the box. Yaz awaits. The Stottlemyre offering. Pitch homeward bound. Yastrzemski swings. Base hit to right. Whitaker fields it. Andrews hits second base and heads to third. As Whitaker really played that ball safely. Might have had a shot at catching it. So Yastrzemski's at first, Andrews at third. Runners on the corners for Jerry Adair, the cleanup hitter. The Red Sox third baseman 0 for 2, looking for RBI number 52. And a 2-0 lead for Boston. The pitch to Jerry Adair. Adair swings and misses, and the side is retired. Red Sox threaten but do not score. Top of the 6th, Lonborg back up on the bump, and he has not given up a hit yet. He will face Amaro. Smith in the top of the order, Horace Clark. Ruben Amaro had a sac bunt his first time up. Lonborg picks up the sign from Howard. The pitch to Ruben Amaro. Line shot to Dalton Jones. 1 out. As the Fenway faithful gasp at that line shot, but Jones easily corralled it. That'll bring up the Yankee third baseman Charlie Smith. He's 0 for 1. a strikeout victim of Lonborg. Lonborg has struck out 6, walked 1. Gentleman Jim, he's ready. The high leg kick and the pitch to Smith. And he has him again via the K. Strikeout number 7. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Top of the order, the dangerous Horace Clarke. The pitch to Clarke, who's 0 for 2. Clarke grounds it slowly to Adair. Adair throws. Bang, bang, play. Oh, it's an error. It is an error. And they will not give Clarke a hit. It is a throwing error on Jerry Adair that does keep the no-hitter intact. But here's Joe Pepitone, the party boy, 0 for 2. Scott did a good job of at least blocking the ball, not letting it roll too far away. Clarke had to stay at first. Lonborg throws over! Ooh. That ball almost got away from Scott, but again, good job by the Boomer. Very good defensive first baseman. Clarke shortens up his lead just slightly. The pitch to Pepitone. Fly ball. Right field. Tartable towards the line. But it's off the wall, and there goes the no-hitter and the shutout. As it's 1-1. Lucky it was not 2-1. Not a lot of wall there in right field, but Pepitone caught it. And it's a 1-1 ball game. And that error really hurt. Red Sox should have been out of the inning, but as I stated, our infield defense stinks. We are one of the worst fielding teams in Major League Baseball. So Pepitone now stands at second. The go-ahead run for Mickey Mantle, who is 0 for 2. The pitch to Mantle. And he strikes out. So Lonborg strikes out Mantle. But the error and the double by Pepitone break up the no-hitter and shutout. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-1. Due up for the Red Sox, trying to retake the lead for Gentleman Jim Lonborg. Scott, Petrocelli, and Smith. Our good friend, Mr. Utah Mike, Sports Time Machine, has joined us at Fenway. Check out that wonderful, wonderful channel. Sports Time Machine doing a project that he's doing a lot of projects, but the one I enjoy the most, the 1927 Yankees card and dice versus the 2002 MLB teams in Strat. I believe it's the 2002 MLB teams. So here's Scott. He's 1 for 2. Fernandez behind the plate. Stoudemire nods his head. The pitch to Scott. Grounder slowly past the mound. Amaro charges. Quick release to Mantle. And they get Scott easily. Fine play by Ruben Amaro, the Yankees shortstop. 1 out, base is empty for Rico Petrocelli. He's 0 for 2. Crowd trying to rev up Petrocelli. The pitch to Petro. Petrocelli strikes out. Swing and a miss. He looked horrible on that swing. Stoudemire's now struck out 7 with 1 walk. 2 outs, base is empty for Reggie Smith. Smith with 6 homers, 71 ribbies. Switch hitter batting lefty. Stoudemire shakes off Fernandez. Now he deals to Smith. Outside corner, Smith pulls it right side. Clarke to Mantle. Side is retired. We have a 1-1 ball game. It's a pitcher's duel here at Fenway. Top of the 7th. As Lonborg tries to win his 20th. Not for the first time. Not for the second time. But for the 3rd time. We're trying to get Lonborg his 20th win. 86 pitches so far. Good for about 120. He will face Tresh, Whitaker, and White. The pitch to Tom Tresh, who's 0 for 2. And he walks. So Tresh takes the jaunt down to first base. Tresh, 81% chance of stealing second. Here's the pitch out. There goes Tresh. Howard throws down. And Tresh is safe. So he's in scoring position. Whitaker was a 2-bunter. I don't think he's going to drop the bunt. We need a strikeout here. We're going to go aggressive. Outside corner. He does drop the bunt down. Howard throws to Jones. What a bunt by Whitaker. Not known for his bunting proficiency. And Tresh takes 3rd. So the Yankees might be out of it, but boy, they don't want to give Lonborg his 20th, especially here in front of the Fenway faithful. Yankees 90 feet away from taking the lead. The young Roy White at the plate. He's 0 for 2, the designated hitter. White has grounded out twice. The pitch to White from Lonborg. Fly ball. That is deep. Tartable looking up. It is gone. Gentleman Jim Lonborg has just got bippity-boppity boom to the moon by the youngster Roy White and his 3-1 New York. Boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and Roy White just touched them all to the sounds of silence here at Fenway Park as Lonborg hangs his head. Here's the replay. And White sends that one deep. Tartable went back a bit, looked up, and the ball was bye-bye. There's a lot of joy and jocularity in that Yankee dugout. The Yankees have not had a good season. They've already been eliminated. And now Lonborg looking up at the scoreboard. He's given up 3 runs in under 2 innings here in the 6th and 7th. The pitch to Fernandez, who's 0 for 1. And there's a strikeout. Strikeout number 9 for Lonborg. Another thing that our pitching staff does is we give up a lot of homers. So 3-1, 2 outs, base is empty. Lonborg has to hang in there and hope that the boys from Boston can get some more runs. Amaro, 0 for 1. A sac bunt and a line out to second. The pitch to Ruben Amaro. Inside corner. Ground ball back to Lonborg. He snares it over to Scott. The side is retired, but not before the Yankees take a 3-1 lead on the home run. Buy me some Cracker Jacks and peanut. I messed that up. For its root for your home team, the Red Sox. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Good job by the organist. Bad job by Al, Red Sox fan here at Fenway. All right, here at Fenway, the Red Sox trail by 2. It'll be Tartable, Howard, and Jones. We might see a pinch hitter for Elston Howard. We carry 3 catchers. Tartable is 1 for 2. His one hit was a bunt base hit. He needs to get on to bring the tying run to the plate. Matt McClellan says boo on the 2-run homer by the Yankees. If you're just joining us, that 2-run homer was hit by Whitaker. The pitch to Tartable, and that's a strike on the outside corner. Tartable goes for the bunt base hit. And Fernandez fields it, throws to Clark, who makes a nice scoop out of the dirt. 1 down. Here's Elston Howard. Howard is 0 for 2. Let's get rid of the pitchers for now, for pinch hitters. Joe Foy, 235. Joe Foy will grab a bat and pinch hit for Elston Howard. Foy batting as a pinch hitter. This is cool. I don't think they had this before. I don't remember this until this version. Batting 300, 3 homers and 10 ribbies. Overall, 284, 13 homers, 63 ribbies. The pitch from Stoudemire to Foy. Foy fly ball, left field. Tresh coming in a bit. And that's out number 2. Top of the order for Dalton Jones. Jones 1 for 3. The pitch to Jones. Grounder to Amaro, over to Mantle, and the Red Sox are easily retired. We go to the top of the 8th, 3-1 New York. Lonborg trying to get his 20th. And we need a catcher. It will not be Joe Foy. It will be Russ Gibson. So Gibson comes in to catch, 4 defense, 3 arm. 4 defensive range, 3 arm. And for the Yankees, Smith in the top of the order, Clark and Pepitone. Charlie Smith, 0 for 2. Lonborg's ready. He deals to his new battery mate, Gibson. But now Jerry Kenny's going to pinch hit. Ooh, so Jerry Kenny's going to pinch hit. Normally, and he looks good in this situation here. Got a good chance of getting a hit. Almost 40%, 39% chance of getting a hit. Overall, getting on base, over 50% chance. Again, that's a probability, not necessarily reality. The pitch to Kenny from Lonborg, and he walks. So Lonborg, since that homer doesn't look right, Gerald Carmeyer has joined us at Fenway Park. Says, come on, Sox. Sox had a 1-0 lead until, in fact, a no-hitter until the top of the 6th. Yankees got 1, and then would take the lead in the top of the 7th on a 2-run homer by Whitaker. They lead 3-1. So Horace Clarke at the plate. Kenny at first. Lonborg throws over. Kenny gets back. Scott continues to hold Kenny on. The pitch to Clarke, who's 0 for 3. And he strikes out. That is K number 10 for Lonborg. Joe Pepitone is 1 for 3. The party boy has flown out, lined out, and doubled in the tying run back in the 6th. The pitch to Pepitone. There goes Kenny. Gibson throws down, and they got him! Gibson must have had a gush of wind behind him from the harbor. And he nails Kenny. Petrocelli applies the tag. And there are 2 away. 0-1 count to Pepitone. 3-1 Yankees. Pepitone steps back in the left-hander's batter's box. Lonborg, he deals to Pepitone. Pepitone, fly ball, right field. Tartable coming in a bit. And he makes the play. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Yankees. It will be Andrews, Yastrzemski, Adair. If anyone gets on the boomer, George Scott. Mike Andrews is 0 for 1. Stoudemire looking to pick up win number 14. The pitch to Mike Andrews. Ground ball up the middle. Amaro ranging to his right. Throws to Mantle. 1 down. Here's Carl Yastrzemski, 2 for 3. The pitch to Yaz. Base hit down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. So Yastrzemski picks up his second hit. Yaz singled in the first, knocking in the only Red Sox run, but now he's at second. Tying run at the plate and Jerry Adair. Adair not a big home run hitter. On deck, the boomer, George, the boomer Scott. Adair is 0 for 3. He's due. Stoudemire peeks over his shoulder. Now looks in at Fernandez. The pitch to Jerry Adair. And Adair walks. Good job by Jerry. Good job by Jerry. Jerry, the tying run at first. Yastrzemski at second. The go-ahead run at the plate. And George, the boomer Scott. Scott 1 for 3 with 14 homers, 308 batting average, and 81 ribbies. The pitch to the boomer. But Fernandez wants to make sure they're on the same page. Stoudemire deals. Scott, base hit up the middle. Charged by Pepitone. Yastrzemski is held at third. And here comes Joe Verbanek to pitch for the Yankees. Stoudemire is done. So now they put the ball in the hand of Joe Verbanek. Joe Verbanek, 5-2 with 6 saves, 1.21 ERA in the replay. And he will face Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli is 0 for 3. Petrocelli has the tying run at second base, the go-ahead run at first. Will Petrocelli go bippity-boppity-boom to the moon? Petrocelli will take. Way inside by Verbanek. He might be a bit nervous. Petrocelli to take again. And there's a strike that catches the inside corner. Petrocelli not happy by that. I did say Adair. Adair, I said that. Jerry Adair. I said it. I've listened to it many a times. It's Jerry Adair. Adair, Adair. I'm sorry. Same thing. We got a pronunciation person in the chat. Jerry Adair. Happy? Adair, Adair. Not much difference, is there? For H.L. Menick. Is that how you pronounce your name? Menick? Jesus Christ. Enjoy the fucking game. The pitch to Petrocelli. Ball gets away. Yastrzemski scores it. Adair to third. And Scott to second. So now, the Red Sox have the tying run 90 feet away. Go-ahead run at second. The pitch to Petrocelli. The count is 2-1. Hitters count. Petrocelli grounds it to Amaro. We'll hold the runner at third. Amaro goes to first. Now there's 2 outs for Reggie Smith, trying to tie the game or give the Red Sox the lead. Smith 1 for 3. His 1 hit, singled, struck out and grounded to second. Verbanek deals to Smith. Outside corner, Smith pulls it to Mantle. Mantle takes it to the bag himself. And that will retire the side. The Red Sox get 1, but strand 2. We go to the top of the ninth, 3-2. Yankees. Lonborg is tiring. Do we try to get him through this inning and try to get his 20th? He'll face Mantle, switch hitter, so he'll bat lefty. Tresh, switch hitter, so he'll bat lefty. And Whitaker, who will bat lefty because he's a lefty. The pitch to Mantle, who's 0 for 3. Mantle, fly ball, deep center field. Reggie Smith makes the catch in front of the wall. Now Lonborg is getting more tired. Can you say more tired? I think I just did. Tresh 0 for 2. The pitch to Tresh. Outside corner, fly ball, right field. Tartable. Oh no, it's off the wall. And that's it for Lonborg. Lonborg's day is done. He will not pick up number 20 in our third attempt for Lonborg to get number 20. Here comes Billy Landis to take... You know what? Let's cancel that. Because they might pinch hit for Whitaker. Whitaker did hit a homer, though. No. Who hit the homer? White hit the homer, excuse me. Not Whitaker. Who do they have on the bench here? They would probably go to Byron Shope. I like to go to my lefty killer here, Bill Landis. But Landis is horrible against righties. I assume they would put a righty up. Maybe they won't. We're going to go to Billy Landis. Here's Landis to face Whitaker. Whitaker's 0 for 2. Landis, 2 wins, no losses, 2 saves, 3.64 ERA. He's our lefty specialist. The pitch to Whitaker. Fly ball. Smith coming in from center. So Landis does his JOB. Smith makes the catch. Tresh fakes the tag. Gets back to second. That's it for Landis, as he is not going to pitch to Roy White. White hit the home run to give the Yankees the 3-1 lead in the 7th. White is a switch hitter batting righty. .260. Sparky Lyle actually pitches better against righties. Lyle will now come in. The pitch to White. Grounder to Jones. Jones has it over to Scott. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Red Sox trail by 2. It will be Tartable, Gibson, and Jones. Jose Tartable 1 for 3. His one hit, a bunt base hit. Verbanek on the mound trying to save it for Mel Stoudemire, and again denied Gentleman Jim Lonborg his 20th win in his 3rd attempt. The pitch to Tartable, ball 1. Tartable to take again. Ball 2. Tartable will take until there's a strike. Wow. They call that a strike. 2-1 count for Tartable. Goes for the bunt base hit. Verbanek bounces off the mound, throws to Clark for out number 1. Now bring up Gibson. He came in after Joe Foy pinch hit for Elston Howard. The pitch to Gibson. And he strikes out. 2 outs. Red Sox down to their final out. Dalton Jones. Jones has a good chance of getting on, though he doesn't walk much. So he's got about a 44% chance of getting on here. Again, it's a probability, not necessarily. The pitch to DJ Dalton Jones. Base hit! My boy Dalton Jones. And here's Mike Andrews, represents the tying run at the plate. He has 10 home runs on the year. He's 0 for 2 today. Verbanek looks over to Mantle. The pitch to Mike Andrews. Base hit, right center field. That's going to grab some wall. Jones hits third base and will be held. I know it's a 70% chance, but I've got guys thrown out before. Yastrzemski comes to the plate. Will he walk it off? Matt McClennan wants the walk-off. Jones at third, Andrews at second. Here's Yastrzemski, 3 for 4. 23 game-winning RBIs in our replay. The pitch to Yaz. Yastrzemski lines out to Mantle. Ball game over. He hits it on the screws. The Yankees screw the Red Sox. Once again, ruining my life. 3-2. Good ball game. We just can't get Jim Lonborg his 20th win. I don't show many of these games on the channel because this is a project we're doing offline. Good game, though. Yankees win 3-2. Stoudemire the win. And Verbanek the save. Good job by Verbanek. Yastrzemski lined hard. Had that got past Mantle down the line, it could have been all over. But Mantle, the gimpy Mantle at first base, makes the play. We won't go through the recap because you just saw the game. We'll hold it up there for a second. I'd like to thank everyone who joined us. Hope you enjoyed the game. Sometimes we might mispronounce a name or two, and if I'm in a good mood, I let it go, and if I'm in a bad mood, I tell you I'm in a bad mood. So, Adair and Adair, not much difference there. Getting a little picky there, Chief. And if you don't like the way I play the game or pronunciate things, go elsewhere. Let's go to the pitching. Stoudemire now 14-10, 7 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Walked 2, struck out 7. Verbanek, his 7th save, 1 2/3 innings. Gave up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, struck out 1. Lonborg takes his 7th loss. 8 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs. 2 of them were earned. That Jerry Adair or Adair error was costly because then Roy White hit the 2-run homer. I think I might have said Whitaker during an inning later, but it was Roy White who hit the 2-run homer. He walked 3, struck out 10, had a no-hitter going into the 6th, and there was a walk and then the Pepitone double because there was a stolen base there. Not ruined the no-hitter and shutout. Landis got his lefty out. Sparky Lyle got his batter out. Red Sox lose 3-2. Let's go to the batting. And Yastrzemski now batting .320 with his 3 for 5 day, but he lines out to Mantle. That could have won the game. Clark 0 for 4 with a run scored, 2 strikeouts. Pepitone 1 for 4, knocked in a run. He had a double. Mantle 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Tresh 1 for 3 with a run scored, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. He doubled also. Whitaker was 0 for 3. Roy White had the game-winning home run, 2-run blast after the Adair, potato error. He was 1 for 4 with a run scored, 2 ribbies. Fernandez 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Amaro 0 for 2. Smith 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Kenny, pinch hitter, he walked. And then Kennedy, I missed that. He came in to play third base after Kenny pinch hit for Smith. Overall, the Yankees, 28 at-bats, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 ribbies, 3 walks. They struck out 10 times, 2 doubles, and a home run. And a partridge in a pear tree. Dalton Jones was 2 for 5 with a run scored, now batting .291. Mike Andrews 1 for 3 with a walk and a double, now batting .267. Carl Yastrzemski, who lined out to end the game, 3 for 5, a run scored in a ribby. He doubled, now batting .320. We will see in moments if that's enough to take the lead in the batting title. Jerry Adair, potato, 0 for 3, a walk and a strikeout, now batting .285. The Boomer, George Scott, 2 for 4 with a strikeout, now batting .309. Petrocelli 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, .283. Reggie Smith 1 for 4 with a strikeout, .274. Jose Tartabull 1 for 4, .286. Moni G, rock on, Shaka Khan. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Elston Howard 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, .147. Joe Foy 0 for 1, now batting .283. He was a pinch hitter. Gibson came in to catch after we pinched hit for Howard. He was 0 for 1, batting .253. Again, the big hit, Roy White, the 2-run homer in the 7th. They give the Yankees a 3-1 lead. The Red Sox will get one back in the eighth when Yastrzemski scored on a wild pitch by Verbanek. And then Yastrzemski would line out to end the game with runners at second and third. Had Mantle not made that catch, the Red Sox would have walked it off, but Mantle did make the catch. So it is all for naught. Quickly, let's see if Yastrzemski takes the... Yes! Carl Yastrzemski, now with his .320 batting average, 2-point lead over Al Kaline, 4-point lead over Jim Fregosi, Kaline of the... I was going to say the Lions, of the Tigers, and Jim Fregosi of the Angels. George Scott at 309 is in fourth place. And Petrocelli with 283 is in ninth place. Lonborg still sits at 19 wins. Red Sox need 3 more wins to clinch the American League Pennant as they have a 20-game lead over Baltimore. St. Louis now with a 4-game lead over Pittsburgh and a 6.5-game lead over the surprising Dodgers of 67. Philadelphia 7.5 back, and so is San Francisco 7.5 back. So it's St. Louis and Pittsburgh battling it out. St. Louis, they were in a struggle pretty much all year until September. Now they have a 4-game lead, though a 4-game lead is not a tremendous lead. But the Red Sox are 20 up. 3 wins, and they clinch the American League Pennant and will head to the World Series. So thank you very much to Moni G, Matt McClellan, H.L. Mencken, hopefully I pronounced your name right, Adair. And again, I don't know if you're being a jerk, but it came off like you're being a jerk as it. You should have been, if you're going to do that, you say, it's, by the way it's pronounced or whatever. You caught me in a bad mood. So, if I upset you, sorry about that. Oh well. Gerald Carmeyer, thank you very much. Our good friend, Sports Time Machine, check out that wonderful channel. Thank you very much. Jack Dawson, check out his YouTube channel. Mike McAllister, hope all is well. Thank you for showing up. Jim L., Lost Knowledge, and Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt. Well, Yankees win 3-2. Lonborg doesn't get his 20th, but Yastrzemski goes 3 for 5, now batting .320, and he has all the Triple Crown right now, all the Triple Crown so far. He's definitely going to win home runs. He should definitely win runs batted in. And now he's 2 points above Al Kaline, Mr. Tiger himself. So take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Yes, Al gets snippy at times when he thinks someone's being a jerk in the chat. Maybe the person was not being a jerk. H.L. Mencken. But I've never seen him in the chat before, so I presume he was being a jerk. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Anyway. I guess I should have treated him the way I want to be treated. So I apologize, I guess, but not really. Thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. And, of course, peace.